What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 13 of the Male Toxicity Show. And of course, we got the panel today. Say what's up, guys. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Maze. What's up, John? Hey, Steph.
Hey guys, what's up, man?
No doubt. What's going on, Craig?
Licking it as usual.
I hear that. I hear that, man. So how was your week, guys, man? Who wants to start off first? You know the tradition. John, how was your goddamn week, John?
Busy as shit, but I can't complain. Got me a brand new car this weekend. Loving it.
He got this. That's right, man. You got the Sun Speeder.
Yeah. Decking it out. Star Wars on the inside. Just ordered the light kit to put underneath it. So when it comes in, that will be done. And just enjoying life, man.
Nice, man. Congratulations on that, man. John got a call. Peace to everybody on the check-in, man. Everybody that's joining in right
Awesome, man.
now. Awesome. Maze, how was your week, man?
Not bad. Not bad. I went to the doctor yesterday because I finally had enough of the coughing shit.
Yeah.
Somebody like me, I got to go in regularly to get the goddamn prescriptions renewed.
Right.
And he still wants me to go see about a stomach staple, so I'm gonna see about a stomach staple. It's actually that stomach sleeve thing. He says it's the safest, so I got to take seminars and shit. But
Okay. All right.
never
All
know.
right.
I might get unafraid to turn my camera on sooner or later.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Miz?
Hmm?
The biggest thing is you'll feel better if you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Well,
Definitely. Steph, how was your week, man?
we had way too much company. Way too much.
You sound annoyed as fuck.
No, it was. You know what? We worked our asses off, cleaned the house up. We had a guy that my mom-in-law lives next door to, and so she brought him over for pizza. And I didn't make the pizzas. I'm like, I'm not going to make pizza for whatever. So she brought him, and I mean, he was great. We had a good time with that. And then the next day, one of the most important men in my husband's life, kind of a mentor figure when he was a kid. He is a neurosurgeon, a neurologist at Johns Hopkins or wherever, who lived next door to then when he was a kid, came with his wife, and we showed the house off, and and it was great. A lot of people in and out, showed the house, but you know what? You get tired. Company tires you out. So it's kind of like, okay, they're gone. Can I walk around in my pajamas and popcorn and not really giving a shit right now? Thank you. So it was a good weekend. So it was a really good weekend. So who's next? Craig. What's up? How's your weekend?
I got drunk, met a hot blonde. That's gonna make it a bad weekend. Okay, then not that I got drunk for. I met a hot blonde. That's gonna make it a bad weekend because we all know how that shit turned out for me.
Well, what did you? Okay, I'm not gonna ask you because. Okay, what the fuck happened?
Okay, so she's a doctor and she's a hot blonde.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's what was that movie with Patrick Swayze?
The Roadhouse?
Roadhouse. Yeah, it's a Roadhouse issue. Okay.
I just posted a joke in the chat for Craig, so.
Oh, yeah. Toby, welcome, Toby.
I can't
Alright.
read the chat.
All right.
Zach, I'm driving.
All right, I got him. All right, he goes, John says, how can you tell when an auto mechanic just had sex? One of his fingers is clean.
Jesus.
God, that's so bad.
Oh, Toby,
God,
welcome.
really?
Welcome, Critical Equation. Welcome, my brother. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Why is only one finger clean?
Oh, shit.
I mean, you like your ass tickled with two, so I don't want to hear shit about one.
You guys are fucking terrible, bro. You
Well,
guys
the
are
thing
terrible.
is, it's a fucking true story. That's a true story.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Oh shit.
Factoid.
Okay, man. Let's get into the first topic. That was awesome. That was epic. Okay. Well, if you guys remember, man, you know, when you took your girl out on a date, you know, whether it's now or back in the days and shit. If you remember the most expensive dinner that you ever had with a female, does anybody remember this?
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
my god.
All right,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
please do tell, please.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I was in my mid-20s, and back then I was deep into the Yahoo chat rooms. I don't know why. I was going through my first divorce, and there was this woman in there that she was like in her 30s, like late 30s, and
Oh, she was old. I got you.
well, not exactly. This isn't going to go where you think it is. She was actually a well-respected member of that community, but she never went out with anybody. She's just a divorced mom, and I don't know what came over me that night. I took her out. I actually didn't expect anything from it, and I kind of blew my whole paycheck on her. Where do we eat? Place called Papados, which is a fairly expensive seafood place in Fort Worth. There's actually a chain of them in Texas. I got absolutely nothing out of that date, but I never did anything like that again. But I don't know. I guess I actually wanted to make somebody's day better, and I guess I kind of did. But wow, I scared Craig off with that story.
Well, I mean, hey, man, you know, at least you treated her to something. I mean, that was pretty cool. Anybody else?
Yeah.
John, please
Oh my
do
God.
tell, do share, please.
My I will call this my learning experience. My senior prom in high school. I went with the girl that I was seeing, you know, her name was Kim. And we went to this place called Ferengi's, which used to be one of the only 5-star restaurants that we had here in town, right? And like a dumbass, I thought she was going to order like a salad or something, you know, which a salad was still like $25. I told her, get whatever you want, right? She orders the lobster. She orders the damn tenderloin steak to go with the damn lobster. She orders a $35 damn appetizer to go along with that. And then she orders dessert on top of it. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got a $175 bill just on her.
Damn. She
Holy
wanted this.
shit.
She wanted dessert on top of that.
Yeah.
Where did
What?
you put all of it?
Oh, she put it away. And the thing is, what made it so sad, she must have only been 100 pounds wet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Them thing girls can eat, man.
When you said salad, I went to Eddie Murphy Raw. I just have a salad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, when you're a teenage girl, you can eat a lot. Because your metabolism is, it's in hyperdrive.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, if I hadn't been anorexic, I still would have been skinny when I was a teenager. I just probably only would have been about 10 pounds heavier. But
well, what made it so bad, she stuffed herself so bad. You know, I was hoping to get some in the limo before we went to prom, and she stuffs her so bad, she's like, don't touch me. I'm going to explode. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Oh my God. She ate all that and it didn't.
Oh my.
A guy doesn't spend $300 on you.
Mary Mayhem, what's up? Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Right. Definitely.
All right. So, all right, I'll throw mine in.
Okay.
It was my husband. It was Washington D.C. and it wasn't. It was outside. It was in Springfield. It was a sushi restaurant. He doesn't eat sushi, but he took me anyway because he loves me and he's a good man, and I love it. So I'm sitting there munching away. When the bill came out, I'm like, holy shit! But we have eaten at much more expensive places. 5th anniversary, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, and then we took out the bottle of Dom Perignon we were given for our wedding, and broke it open at the hotel. So Ruth's Chris is great.
Yeah.
But it's expensive.
Yeah, it was.
A bottle of that shit.
Yeah, I mean it. I had the grilled lamb chops. Oh my god. There are moments when you realize you're a carnivore when you eat stuff like that. It was perfect. Yeah. Perfect. God. Oh.
Yeah. Someday I'm gonna eat at one of those Brazilian steakhouses before I die.
You know something? Yeah. I'm gonna go do that on Friday with my wife, man. We're gonna go eat.
You know what? Man. As far as I'm concerned, $50 a head for what you get's worth it to me.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I just want to say, Mary Ma'am, get better, buddy. I hope you feel better, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mary, how you doing?
Yeah, I hope you feel better, man. Definitely. She's laying down and listening to the Male Toxicity Show. That's right, baby.
She is, okay.
She loves Male Toxicity.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember. Let's see. The most expensive date I had. I remember I spent what was it? $325. All right, and that was between you guys remember what was the name of that fucking place? Hooligans. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, it was between that and then a little bit of Coney Island activities as to going to the to the carnival, the little, if that's what you want to call it, amusement park at the time, because the shit was it was crazy. That, and then as well as fucking snacks, and then of course later on hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, and so yeah, $325, man, costing for a piece of ass. Yeah, back in the days. Yeah. So the whole moral of this is that it does get expensive. But before we even get into it, Craig, what's the most expensive? Is he on? Or is he still in West Bubblefuck?
He's back.
Oh, he's back. What was the most expensive date you had, man?
Dinner date.
I can hear static.
I hear him thinking. He's like, let's see.
Oh, he's been on a few expensive dates, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's not answering. He's like, damn, my tab is.
He's trying to think. He's trying to think. Where was it? What strip club was it?
Hey, well, he can get back to us on it. Fuck it, man.
No, his most expensive date was probably $5,000 in bail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Craig. Oh man, so let's move on, man. Okay, guys, alphas, man, this is a very serious question, man. I really want to ask this question. Listen, are you intimidated by a woman who's in better shape than you are? Like if she's like fucking Miss Universe perfection, like not really big and bristled, but Amazonian, nice, put together, Miss USA. Does that intimidate any of you guys? Maze?
No,
it wouldn't. So you would actually just go up to the, hey, how you doing? I'm amazing. If you were single, of course. But I'm just saying.
I've been out with girls that are my height. I'm Craig's height. I'm 6'1".
Right.
I haven't been out with one that's like I don't know what the word is. It's not Amazonian, but like maybe borderline bull-dyke attitude. No.
How about
and it's not because they intimidate me. It's because at that point the attitude would be like, okay, you're not feminine enough. But
you're asking if the bitch has got a dick at that point, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And the funny story is my dad's like 5'4". He's a shorty.
Yeah.
And one time I found fucking bodybuilder porn on his computer. I'm like, dude.
Oh man, the chicks, man. Yeah, let me tell you something. Them bitches. If any of them chicks were to ever cough while you were in their vaginal area, bro, they will cut your dick off.
That's just I don't get that. I don't.
I mean,
It's a special type of little fetish. I don't get it either.
Dude, that's like having sex with a dude with a vagina. I just can't do it.
Oh
It's
God,
not
that's so
happening.
gross. I can't. Oh.
I mean, the most I'll go is Corey Everson, and she was in that movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme when he played a twin. What was it? Double Impact. Remember the
Yeah.
bodyguard with the bob hair cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she was Miss Olympia, I think 3 or 4 times, but she was perfect because she wasn't too big, not too cut up, and she looked like a woman. You know what I mean?
I
Corey
remember
Everson.
Corey Everson.
Oh, she's gorgeous. Yeah, that's as far as I go. Anything else, you're fucking a man.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. You know, I've been a runner all my life, and if a woman has bigger thighs than I do, dude, we got a problem.
Yeah, but are you actually intimidated? That was the question.
Yeah. Does she
No,
intimidate you?
it grosses me out, dude. It really does.
Okay.
I can't look at them and even think that they might be feminine. They could be the most feminine woman in the world, and I can't get past it.
That's
Yeah,
a fair
yeah, like
reaction too.
yeah, like it's like okay, it's like I can understand the level of competition, you know, with the bodybuilding and stuff. Women to me that just look like straight men with the square jawline, that's too much. But now, like I said, like a Corey Everson, where you know she's in the right places, you know, she's looking good, you know. Even a Gina Carano, oh my God, you know, like
There's a way for a woman to be in shape without looking scary. I mean,
right.
I've seen, you know, and you know they do steroids. Some of these girls, and they talk like this.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like you
Some of
might
them,
as well just show the penis because you just grew one. Okay. I don't.
Hi, my name's Alice.
Yeah.
yeah.
I own my own security business.
Oh, some of them talk like this. Some of them talk like they got
Right.
injections
Craig
inside of their throats.
Craig
You know?
can't come up. Craig is having a hard time getting on, guys. So if you get phone calls from him,
Yeah.
I just got one and I had to decline it because I it's like, dude, I'm not the one to call. You know?
Yeah, I'll send them another. I'll send them another one. It's
Right.
not a problem.
But you know, when I was working out hard, 10, 15 years ago, and it was like my second religion, I couldn't put weight on my thighs or put anything on my chest to save my soul. I didn't want to. The reason why is because I wanted to look like a girl.
Yeah, exactly. You know that there's some of them that are so fucking ripped at the chest that when they wear like a bra or something, you know, to show
It doesn't
cleavage,
look like breasts.
it looks
Yeah.
like fucking what's that guy's name? Cruz? The fucking Terry Crews, man, on the chest ass bitches. Like this is they got shears of muscle strands going across their fucking cleavage.
Or
And
worse,
it's gross.
it looks like, or worse, it looks like a big pecs with a little triangular nipple inside it.
Yeah. And it's like, you know what? That's breast tissue, and it should look like that. And you know, I mean, you know, I don't get it.
I mean, listen, enough respect to you women because that is a sport. Yes, you know, you guys are very athletic. Congratulations to all of your achievements. But my dick will never see you.
When I think athletic, think back to Total Recall.
Yeah, yeah.
When Arnold Schwarzenegger was selecting his type, and he says athletic, and you know they show
Yeah.
the brunette. That's athletic to me.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but can you imagine the shit that Arnold Schwarzenegger saw on the circuit when he was flexing his muscles?
Yeah, right.
I mean, God, it's like you take more steroids than I do. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I mean, and they do. I remember. Oh my God, do you remember when Oprah had her show on, and she'd have them on? And I remember my mom had her day off, so she's sitting on the couch watching, and I was home. Hi, Craig.
Okay, now I'm back.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And
No, I've got I'm back in like real like town and shit, you know.
He came back from West Bubblefuck.
Jeez, dude. My God.
Well, Craig, check it out, man. The question is, are you intimidated by a woman who's in better shape than you are?
I'm not intimidated by any woman.
Not even a muscle bound bitch.
No.
Jr.
I'm not
says.
intimidated. I'm not intimidated by any man either. So
So let's just say if she was like not really big, but let's just say she was like a Miss America gorgeous. Now let's talk about looks now, instead of body frames. Now let's talk about, okay, she's beautiful, she's drop dead gorgeous, like she's like, oh shit, the cover of type, would you be intimidated to approach her? Would you think, damn, and this is like way above my level and shit, or would you just approach her and try to,
are you shitting me? Every woman's above my level and I still approach them. I don't give a shit.
Oh shit.
Ain't no sense in taking a step down, baby.
How tall is Gal Gadot? She seems pretty tall.
Gal Gadot's like about
5'7".
yeah, about
Really?
5'7".
She's taller than that.
No,
She's half
5'7".
Is it
She's a half
5'7"?
inch
I thought it was
taller
like
than I
5'11".
She's not as close to 6 foot as I thought. Yeah, I thought what John thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she's-
she just real skinny.
Yeah, she's very thin, man. She needs like 3 sandwiches.
I think she looks great myself.
I mean, she
I-
does, but
I-
she needs more poundage on the arms, man. More
Dude,
toe.
I
But-
wouldn't kick it out of bed.
Yeah,
at all.
the eye candy factor is there, no problem.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but that's something that you look at as, okay, I can't go too hard. It's like Angelina Jolie. It's like, okay, that's a delicate wash.
It's okay to watch ribs move back and forth. That's fine.
Yeah,
can I say
yeah.
something?
Yeah,
As
sure.
something as a girl who has been underweight and not like 10, 15 years ago, you guys just go as hard as you want. We can handle it.
Oh,
Dude.
there we go. Okay,
Dude.
then.
I give you permission. Trust me.
Babies come out of that thing, dude. You can't touch it. All right, you can't hurt that sucker if you want
No,
to.
you can't. You can't. You really can't. I mean, it's not about the thinness. It's about, I don't even know what it is. I think it's about the attitude. I mean, I couldn't put muscle on.
I thought you were going to say the hips.
Well,
Yeah, because
I couldn't put
I was
anything on the hips either.
I was
I
gonna
was-
say, man.
I
Go ahead.
I would wear a bikini. I looked great. I felt great. I mean, it was great. But I was like, I could do this and then do that. So when you're doing all the workout stuff and you can't do it, your body is just like, you're not built for that. You're not built for that. And really, I mean, it's true. When you're working out, your body will tell you this is what you can and can't do.
Right.
And I finally gave up and said, okay, fine, I'm whatever.
Yeah.
And I did what I was doing and I was happy.
Yeah.
My trainer said, you're underweight. And it's like, I eat like a horse. What are you talking about?
Mm.
I mean, you should see what I feed my husband. And I eat it too.
Yeah.
And but it's all about metabolism too.
Mm.
But really, when you're looking at women like who really, I don't even know. I mean, it's all about.
I can look, my Japanese ex-wife, she was thin. She was like $120. She was $120. Used to throw all over the place when we did our thing. Of course. And I tell you right now, it's like I can do thin. But it's the pelvic area when you're going hard. That's the problem there. That's where I'm getting at. Okay, on a thin chick, the pelvic area on a missionary is always going to hurt and leave bruises. That's why you doggy it. You turn it over, guys. Turn it over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you now. Shit, I can't get it all in, dude.
You gotta doggy it, man. You gotta doggy it.
Man, about the time you start seeing her Adam's apple like moving up and down, you're like,
You still ain't past the Adam's apple. I'm at the cheek, man. Okay. Well,
all right, so we're gonna get back to the most expensive date because I had no freaking signal at all, and I was like,
Yes.
all right, I can't even count it up. I don't know the exact figure.
you did hear what John said, right? Your most expensive date. Well, what was your most expensive date?
Oh my god, dude!
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? He said it. He said it was bail. Holy shit. Okay, go ahead,
Wow. All right. So this is 6 years ago.
Okay.
So I wanted to make a good first impression on a first day. I wanted just one of these guarded women. You know what I mean? Like really guarded women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's been really screwed over.
So she's got like an adamantium wall up on everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
And on the other side of that wall is another fucking wall.
it's a fucking brick wall. This one is made of brick now.
Exactly. So I wanted to do something extremely nice and extremely different. So what I did is for the first, I mean, we had hung out a couple times, so I'm not going to say it was a first date.
Right.
But so what I did is I flew her to Vegas.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said we're going to go to dinner tomorrow night. Don't worry about anything. I got it
covered. Okay.
So we drive and here in Augusta, you got the Augusta Regional Airport that flies you to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta you fly direct to Las Vegas. But I mean, it's dumb because by the time you do that, you wasted 4 hours going from Augusta to Atlanta when it's only 2 hours to the freaking airport. So I was like, all right, I'll just drive her like she thinks we're going, to go eat in Atlanta.
Right.
And I pull up at the airport and she's looking at me like I am fucking retarded. And I still haven't said anything. She was like, well, where are we going to eat? And I was like, I got reservations. Don't worry about it. Well, what time are our reservations? I said 6:30.
Oh, shit.
She looked down and she said 6:30. I was like, yeah. She's what 5? Well, we're going to be early. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, we can do other things. I mean, trust me, there's stuff that's going to get done before we go eat.
Right.
So then I pull up and park at the freaking. I pull up and park at the damn airport, and she said we're going to eat inside the airport. And I was like, no, we're not. We're definitely not going to eat inside the airport. We start walking in, and then they ask for my ID. I give them my ID. They ask for her ID. She gives them her ID, and she's like, well, what are we doing? And I said, well, our plane leaves in about 45 minutes. So right now we're going to go to the Concourse C so we can make sure that we get our flight. She's like, where are we going? And I said, it's a surprise. So we take the little 20-minute trip through freaking, Atlanta airport to get to Concourse C, get down to our gate. I go check in. She goes and checks in and looks up and sees that the flight is for Las Vegas. And she's like, but I didn't bring any clothes. And wait, all right, am I going to die? And I was like, no, you're not going to. What the fuck? If I was going to kill you, I damn sure wouldn't buy you a plane ticket.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit too expensive for murder, man. Shit.
Jeez, man, I could have knocked you in the head with a shovel back home.
Right?
So we kind of hung out and just laughed and everything else and get on the flight. We go to Vegas. She's never been before. We go to Vegas, we get off. It takes about an hour to get out of Vegas airport. I've got a limousine waiting on us.
Oh, damn.
I go hop in the limousine. We've got no baggage at all. And she's like, how long are we going to stay? I need clothes. And I was like, well, I mean, don't worry about clothes. She goes, no, I'm a woman. We need clothes. And I was like, all right, trust me. You're dressed perfectly fine. No, you don't seem to understand. I need clothes. I need like undergarments. I don't wear the same stuff 2 days in a row. And I was like, yeah, I got this covered. Don't worry about it.
Right.
So we get to the hotel. We're at the Bellagio.
Holy shit. Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn,
we get
at the MGM. Shit.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
We get to the Bellagio. I go check in. They check us in as Mr. and Miss Johnson.
Okay.
I looked back at her when the lady said that, and she just kind of looked at me and just kind of raised, one eyebrow, and then
Yeah.
just kind of like a little smirk.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, all right, she's cool that we're gonna be staying in a room. All right, good. All right. We get up to the room. I have 3 outfits that I've already bought her,
Nice.
already in the room,
Oh
Nice.
my God.
along with matching bras and panties.
Nice.
Because
Oh
if you,
okay.
all right, because matching bra and panties is everything for women. If
Nice.
if a woman's bra and panties match, dude, you're in. You're in. They're planning on showing it.
Yep.
If their bras and panties don't match, well, guess what, dude? You're not gonna get to see it. So
No match, no snatch.
we get up there and it's laid out. I mean, they're laid out on the bed, and she's just like blown away. And then she said, "Where are we eating?" And I said, well, I mean, at the Bellagio, you got just multiple 5-star restaurants.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
Bellagio is magnificent.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The
They
food there
got
is so
Gordon
great.
Ramsay restaurant in there too.
He took it to
So
the fucking John Wick hotel.
so we had our 4-course meal. And I even acted like I knew what the orange pate shit was. I mean, I was like, man, this is like that's like orange sherbet, but it's actually to cleanse your palate for the next course.
Right.
And by the time we got to the 3rd course, dude, I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted some more damn sherbet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that's just me in it. But so we had the steak and lobster and shrimp and soup and everything else, everything that went along with it. So dinner takes like 2 hours. So it gives you plenty of time to talk, gives you plenty of time to do other things, and just like play games. And when I say play games, I'm talking about like fun games, like I'm talking shit about the people over there, and you're listening to it, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who's the pedophile in the room? Because if you can't spot him, it's you.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So we're playing games and having a good time and everything else. And she's you can tell that she's extremely impressed.
Right.
But at the same time, you can also tell that she's like, this motherfucker is wasting a shit ton of money. And I'm thinking, oh damn, she's gonna feel pressured into sex.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I mean, look, if somebody flew me out there, I mean, my butthole would be wide open too. But I'm just saying. I mean, it would be a lot of peer pressure. But so we get done, and as we get done, we get ready to leave, and I forget what they call them now. What do they call them, Steph? The floor.
Concierge?
No.
Maitre d's?
No, he manages the floor for the casino.
Oh God, oh fuck, I can't remember.
Not the pit boss?
Pit boss.
Yeah. So he comes.
Fucking pit boss.
He comes because, well, at the Bellagio where we are is we're in a penthouse suite.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
The ones with the pianos and the marble floors and the jacuzzi on the inside and
the heated tiles in the bathroom.
Dude.
And
I
how
never
many nights were you there?
3.
Oh man, that must have been.
You spent $2,000 a night.
I think it was like $2,900 a night for the hotel, just for the hotel.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But they gave me a $10,000 marker, which she didn't know what a marker was, and I said a marker is $10,000. We have $10,000 we can go gamble with, and she said, well, huh? And I said, trust me, we're gonna make all this money back. Don't worry about it. And she was like,
was she like some? I'm envisioning Grace Kelly or, Myrna Loy or some.
Academy.
Or fucking Megan Fox or some shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, holy shit.
I would. All right. So if I had to put a rating on her, if I had to, a solid 9.5.
Okay, yeah, you're in there. Okay, you was good.
Okay,
Yeah,
is that just looking at her, or is that
I'm talking about the whole package with no makeup. 9.5 solid.
Nice. Okay.
Like the one that's in pajama bottoms and your t-shirt in the morning and hair's all messed up and she wakes up and just looks like every other woman after they've spent 2 hours getting ready, like that.
Nice. Yeah,
But
yeah.
but with a great personality too.
Cool.
So we went and gambled, and then I didn't say anything about going back to the hotel room or anything else. She was like, well, let's just do one more hand. And I was like, all right. So, and we were playing Baccarat. So we did one more round of Baccarat, and then she just grabbed my hand. We walked over to the bar because we weren't on the main casino floor. So, and then we walked up to the bar, and she asked me what I wanted to drink because, I mean, I'd been drinking all night long, but I mean, and I said, well, shit, I'll just have another one of these Jack and Cokes, and then I'll be good to go. She grabbed her another glass of white wine, and then grabbed my hand, and we went to the freaking elevator. And
you pet the pussy. How much did it cost you?
If I had to throw a number on all 3 days, including the flight, food, because I mean, we went to every show. I mean, I took her all over Vegas because remember I used to go to Vegas twice a year. So right. I took her all over Vegas. I mean, we went to everybody's show. I took her up to meet Chris Angel, and yeah, well, I mean, I know Chris through Sully Erna from Godsmack, and know Sully through his sister, who was one of my sponsors. Her company sponsored me when I was fishing. So, and they're really good friends. So, and then we ended up going to his show, and we ended up going to everybody's show. I mean, seriously, everybody's show.
Right.
And it probably cost me in the neighborhood of, I'm gonna just ballpark it, maybe 12 to 14
grand, bro,
for the 3 days.
Damn, brother, that is the most expensive fucking date so far that I know.
Well, you win the cookie. Holy shit.
Yeah, you fucking do. That's crazy. That's
but 2 months later she died.
Oh man.
Jesus, what the fuck? What
happened? Hey, that's my luck.
Damn, brother.
What happened?
Car wreck.
Oh man.
Damn.
God.
Got T-boned by a freaking dump truck that lost its brakes.
Damn.
And ran a red light.
Damn, that's fucked up. May she rest, man. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, God bless her soul. Oh,
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, so then I ended up marrying the last one that I divorced.
Ah,
yeah.
I see.
I didn't take her to Vegas.
Damn. Wow.
But I mean, she was one of them that I was willing to spend some money on.
Out of Panama City here to Vegas, you can get a $99 flight using Allegiant airline round trip. I love it, man. But every time we go, we stay at the new addition to the MGM.
Yeah.
It's on the corner. You got the cheapest car rentals there, and they've got the most lax machines that you can play on.
Okay. All right.
I can't remember where we stayed. The only time I've only been once, but I had a blast.
I have stayed all over that place. I've been at the Luxor. I have been at Caesar's Palace. I've been at de Blasio. If you're going and you just want a decent place to stay that doesn't cost you a shit ton of money, go to Sahara.
There or the Flamingo.
Yeah.
Or you can go right across the street at Circus Circus.
I wouldn't recommend that. That place is nasty.
Well, look, it's cheap.
Yeah.
And it's a place to sleep, and there's no baloney in the bed.
Now,
no baloney.
I will say you could.
Oh, that's a different story altogether.
You could go to downtown Vegas and stay at like the Golden Nugget and the old casinos for like $40 a night too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've been to that. When you walk down the old street and the lights are above your head.
Yeah.
I've been there. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we had a really good time. But I want to go back because I feel like I missed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegas.
That's something, instead of a cruise, we could make a our own Star Wars convention in Vegas if we wanted to.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah,
And
we
that
can
would
do
be
that.
fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Vegas is a blast.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
see, from Atlanta round trip now, I think is like if you book it in advance, it's like 325 round trip.
See, from here, like Jay, if you were to go, I would say for you to come up here because you fly Allegiant Airlines and it's $99 round trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here it's American. You have American, and then you have Continental, and I fucking hate Continental.
Oh, I do too.
All
But
right.
the only problem with Allegiant, they only fly Monday or Friday. So, let's say we went Monday, we'd have to stay for like 4 days. If we flew Allegiant.
I hope you alphas out there got your pen and your pads and taking notes, man.
Yeah, you better.
We're giving you the heads up.
Because Craig basically showed you how to win a woman's heart. Holy shit.
Oh, I had it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
and I had it too, dude. I had it. I mean, you want to talk about knocking bricks down, man.
Yeah, you did it. I mean, you, and I'm going to say this.
I busted through them bricks like the motherfucking Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, well,
oh, yeah.
I'm going to say this. The thing that I know about you boys is that when you love a woman, you will do anything to get her.
Damn right.
And you will, because that's how Rudy got me. All right.
Nice.
And it's a cool thing. It really, really is. And to you girls that are listening, they're being guarded. Sometimes the boys that work the hardest are the ones they should pay most attention to.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, as it is now, I mean, the girls are basically, and I call them girls, the girls are just now basically just going out for a free meal, and they're turned into nothing but a bunch of spaghetti hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. And they are, and they don't even like it.
At all.
So, I mean, thank God for the dollar menu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Moving on. All right, now we're going to get into movies we love. And I'm not sure if anybody in the chat is going to remember. Not sure. I hope you do, man, because I don't want you lost in this. But I guess we'll refresh your memory. But this is a very old school movie. I would say somewhere between 82 and 83. This was called Scanners.
Oh, yeah. Dude, heads blowing up.
Oh, yeah. That was the movie that had everybody wondering about fucking ESP and telekinesis.
Dude, it was the first time I'd ever watched a head blow up in a movie. I was like,
yeah. Let me tell you something. The special effects behind that with the veins coming up every time they use the ESP on each other. I mean, listen, man. At the end of the goddamn movie, it was just the ESP fucking showdown between the good ESP user and the fucking bad ESP user. These guys were ripping each other apart to the point that at the end of the movie, right? Spoilers. At the end of the movie, the guy got so into this guy's fucking soul that he fucking put his whole conscience into the next guy. That shit was
two brothers. They merged, didn't they? Kind of.
No. He took over his body. He killed his existence.
Yeah, that's it. He gave up his body so that he could win.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was awesome, bro. That fucking movie Scanners, guys. Go check it out. Scanners 2.
God, dude, that's old school right there. God.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. Anybody remember? Anybody remember anything from that movie?
I saw it once, I think.
I remember.
I saw it in the movie theater.
Me too.
I saw the trailer for it on TV when I was 5 or 6 years old. Scared the shit out of me.
You're a baby. You're a baby. No, I think I went to see it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Friends.
I saw it in the theater. Then I saw it on fucking HBO millions of times, man. And that shit was a great fucking movie, man. I'm telling you, go see Scanners, man. Yeah.
Do you guys remember when HBO would actually play movies?
Oh yeah.
When you'd be like, you go home and you turn on what TV and you actually see something you want to see. Wow.
Yeah. It's like if they read your mind, and as soon as you tuned in, it's like, oh shit, I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Though, but I don't think I've anticipated a horror movie as much as I'm anticipating the second chapter of It.
I'm not gonna see that. I hate clowns.
As far as modern horror movies go, this has been a pretty good remake.
Yes.
And you know,
They have paid homage to the books.
I have been very hesitant with Stephen King remakes because there was that period a while back where they were redoing shit like Carrie for TV and changing the end of it.
Did you guys see the new Pet Cemetery?
Yes, I've seen that.
I didn't see it.
The end of that was fucked up.
I don't
Because you think it's gonna go a certain way and it doesn't.
I saw the first one.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
That was crazy. That woman Zelda. Oh, that bitch is creepy.
I can't watch Stephen King stuff.
Who wasn't Herman Munster in the first one, the guy that played him?
Yeah.
I think he was.
I think he was.
Sometimes that is better.
Yeah, yep.
I can't no, I can't just go.
Oh, and I want to tell you, I went to the theater and I saw the greatest fucking zombie movie ever made. It's the new one with Bill Murray and Adam Driver, The Dead Don't Die.
Yeah, I heard that.
Go fucking see it, man. This shit is epic, guys. I lied to you fucking not. That movie is fucking epic. It is so funny. It's got horror. It's got drama. It switches your. I felt bipolar while watching this fucking movie. This movie was fucking with my emotions. It's been a long time since I sat in a fucking theater and I watched the movie and all of a sudden it's like I felt a certain way for characters. I felt a certain way because the mood was switching with and I was switching with the movie. It's been a long time, and of course,
I gotta say this. You got me with Bill Murray.
Yeah, see it.
But you know how I feel about Adam Driver.
And I got to tell you right now, Adam Driver for this movie, I can't typecast him anymore with this Kylo Ren. Let me tell you something. This movie, he was very good. I totally forgot it was Adam. I forgot it was Adam Driver. I totally forgot it was Adam Driver. I really did, Steph. I lie to you now. I totally forgot that was Adam Driver.
I tell you though, Jay, you know, the 80s were great as far as movies went because, I mean, we had Star Wars, the original Star Wars, late 70s, and then we had Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But the movie that probably moved me the most, man, 1986, the animated Transformers, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. When Optimus Prime died and shit, hell yeah. You got the power. That shit hurt. That shit hurt.
I don't, God, all right. Are we like talking about favorite movies that changed you, or what? Because, God, there's so many. But I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sounds cliched, but you know me. I'm a 9-year-old girl. Opening weekend of Star Wars in 1977. I sat down in the Hollywood Theater in the middle row, and with the same theater that my father used to sneak into in the 1920s, and then get thrown out, and saw Star Wars, and nothing's ever been the same since. Nothing.
That's awesome.
And people ask, well, why do you care so much? Because that was literally for me the most cataclysmic change in my perception of what I wanted to be into, what I thought movies were ever.
Oh yeah.
I saw Gone with the Wind. I didn't know what it was. I liked it. Casablanca, all the. My mom was a huge movie buff, but it took film in a whole new way, and to a place it never had been before, and that was it. And I
actually saw Empire at the drive-in theater the first time.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. I remember. I remember. I had went. Where the fuck was it? I think it was somewhere upstate New Jersey. Somewhere. I don't remember, man. And I had seen Empire Strikes Back with a cousin of mine and shit because we had stood over for the weekend, and I was hanging out with the with the young crowd in your family, your younger cousins and shit. So and your older cousins. So the older cousins were with the younger cousins. I just happened to be there. So we went to a drive-in. The shit was the coolest thing ever. I still remember that shit. Yep. Holy shit.
I saw Empire at Hollywood, same place.
Nice.
Recently, I went back and rewatched the original Clash of the Titans.
Oh man.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
soundtrack with Harry Hamlin.
Oh yeah, that's the movie. That's
And
the fucking.
That woman that played Andromeda, fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, she was. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something.
Okay,
Maxine
Ursula
Waters.
Andress?
Maxine Waters looks like fucking Calabas, bro.
That cracks me up every time I hear it.
Oh, and the woman that played the old Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter movie, she was in that as a middle-aged person. She
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah, Maggie something. Maggie.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
And
There we go.
she's a magnificent actress.
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, man.
The claymation was ridiculous, but it was also fun too.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, that's the technology, man, back then. And
The owl killed me, man. That was just the
Oh,
stupidest
man.
looking shit ever. But I mean,
It's
it's funny to watch.
steampunk owl.
You're right. It was a steampunk owl. Hell yeah, it was. I was like, what the hell? But you know what, man? That was one of the greatest movies, man, ever made, man. You know, shit is awesome, man. And I'll tell you something right now. Connected to this topic is a question, but I'm gonna scratch it off because we're squeezing on time here. I want to give John's Alpha Male product plug, my man, my brother. What's it going to be this week, man?
All right, guys and girls. This week, I'm going to promote not just one product, but I'm going to promote a website. All right, men, for you, are you looking for a pocket pussy? Or are you looking for something nice for your significant other? Are you looking for collectibles? The place, wish.com, is for you.
That's
Now,
right.
ladies, are you looking for that 11-inch dildo that you can't find anywhere else? It's there for you on wish.com. They also have many, 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 many male genitalia toys for the lady in need.
It hurts so bad.
They have anything and everything that you could possibly want, from collectibles to car parts to you name it, directly from China. Check them out. Wish.com.
China. That makes me happy. Jesus Christ.
There we go. Now you know why Trump is pushing for fucking tariffs so hard. China, goddammit, keep on with them goods,
I'm
man.
trying too hard.
Wish.com, everybody. Get your shit over at Wish.com. They got pocket pussies. They got everything, bro.
China, great place, China. Gives us bad deals.
That's right.
Deals with China.
That's right. You buy now. You are alive for an hour. You buy nothing. Definitely, man.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So
I
now, man.
I let you have for $2. $2. No, I don't want it. I don't want it for $2. You gotta walk out the store and they're like, okay. 150. And you're 150. What, $1.50? For $1.50, I can have this car for $1.50. Yeah, that's only 96,000 yen. Oh, okay. All right.
Definitely. This is crazy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what,
right.
will you take a buck 40 for it? Yeah. For you, only for you. Okay.
Right? Everything is only for you. Yep.
That's
it. Man.
Because you're my number one.
Yeah, you know, let me tell you something. Craig's not lying with that shit, bro. I, for one, you know, I lived in New York for mostly all my fucking life, bro, until fucking 9 years ago. And I tell you right now, every time, bro, I went to Canal Street, goddamn it was a fucking bargaining war. I swear to God. And they always ended for you with, just for you, okay?
Yeah,
I'll do it just for you.
They did.
Yeah.
Because I've been on Canal Street.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Their favorite special price. I get your special price. You okay? Special price just for you. You know why? Because you're nice. You're nice.
Yeah, exactly. We went, you love this. We went, a bunch of military wives went looking for purses there.
Oh, God. You got caught with the fathers.
Yeah, we did. It was so fucking funny. And I know John knows this. We go there, and we're like completely retarded, right? We're like, yeah, where are we going? And half the girls end up going with this woman who realized who we were. I mean, they know, they're hunt. They know. They're like, you looking for bags?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You
we're
look for
like,
Prada? You look Prada, Gucci, got it.
yeah. And we're like, yeah. Well, you come over to this van. I'm looking at one of my friends going, ain't going to the van. And they're like, no, we're not gonna. Half the girls went to the goddamn van. So we end up following this other woman to her room down in a basement. She locked us in. I still have the purse I bought. It was a Prada. It's so fake. I can't even begin to tell you how fake it is.
She bought
There's
a
a Prada on
nada.
it. And when at first glance, it really looks like a Prada bag.
Right.
So we leave. We get back. We're on the bus. We're all laughing hysterically. Rudy's looking at me going, I'm so glad you didn't get arrested. God damn it. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
you know, and he was right, by the way.
Yeah.
One
Because
of the women
motherfuckers.
said she had, I can't remember what it was, but it was a very, like, it had not even been out. Brand new. I'm gonna say it wasn't Louis Vuitton. It wasn't Marc Jacobs, but it was like out there.
Yeah.
She had it in her hands. They wanted to sell it to her for $100.
Oh wow.
It was stolen. It was
Oh
stolen.
shit.
I'm looking at her going, what did you do? She's like, I didn't buy it. I'm like, good girl, you're smart, you know, because
Yeah.
if you bought it, you get arrested too.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. You're
That
buying
was-
you purchase a counterfeiting.
Yeah. You can do that well in Korea. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Well, I've done that a lot. I have several. You know, not
man.
not New York. So
No, good. Yeah, you stay away from that fucking place, man. All right. Well, now we're gonna the of course the big sis advice time. Ask a real lady with Stephanie. And well, the first question, the only question this week, is basically it's coming from a young man who's in distress. He says, I slept with my friend's sister. Don't know how to tell him. Help. Steph, take it away.
all right. So okay. Wow, really? You did that. What a great idea. What a great idea. All right. No control over your hormones, whatever. Okay. First off, you got to tell him because she will.
Yeah.
All right. You know, it'll be obvious even if she doesn't. Big brothers aren't stupid. Little brothers aren't stupid. I don't have a little brother, but brothers aren't stupid.
Right.
Big brother, no. And you basically got to tell him. And the reason why is, you know, what does the friendship mean to you?
Right.
Do you like her even? All right, there's a reason why you're attracted to her to begin with. I hope she wasn't the available girl at the time, because if she was, then I'll be the second in line to wring your neck.
Yeah.
You don't do that. But you have to tell him, because I guarantee you, if she does, your friendship is over.
Yeah.
If anything bad happened, it is definitely over, because little sisters rule in a family. I am a little sister. I know that. Okay, I can say that in perfect confidence. So you should. If you like the girl, hey, you know what? Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe you know, God is telling you, here you go. This is your woman for the rest of your life or whatever.
Right.
But you have to tell him. And I'm gonna
You've
say,
got to be prepared for that ass whooping you're gonna get too.
Oh
yeah,
because he
if
might
you
want to
fuck-
throw hands with you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you've just fucked around and decided whatever, he is going to kill you.
Especially if he said, like Tony Montana told Manolo, "She not for you, man. Okay, she not for you, man."
That is exactly right. Because my brothers have said that about me. You look at her again, I'll kill you. Okay, I'll break your neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's so. But you got to tell him if your friendship with him means anything.
That's right.
Okay, and you know, if she's like whatever, you know, I kind of look at her going, really? We need to talk about your dignity, by the way. maybe that'll calm him down. But again, your sisters, if you're a guy, because I have 4 big brothers, your sister's honor, and if the dad is standing over them like paterfamilias, is everything. Okay,
Yep.
the woman in the family, that is the heart of the family. Don't mess with that. All right, so you better be ready for retribution or whatever. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
And if you
I
think
would-
you knocked her up, invest in bulletproof armor.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be in for some serious, at least a serious conversation. If not, never come near my sister again,
Yeah.
unless you're a really good friend.
Yep.
A really,
And prepare for the dad. Oh boy.
yeah. You better prepare for Papa.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I think the brother's bad.
Yeah, if you think that's bad, I mean, my dad.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
shit.
You don't want 6'3" of that coming at you.
Oh man.
And
Yeah,
if he shows up and like if you pick her up for a date, and he's out there with the 870 taken apart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what's going to be waiting for you on the front porch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want none of that shit. Oh.
And it's loaded with a big black dog
Yeah.
growling at you.
Yeah, and we're not doing this to scare you. We're just preparing you emotionally and mentally because like I said, you have 2 males to deal with, brother.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, you say, let's see here. The question, it says, slept with my friend's sister. Okay, so I mean, so it must be one guy, but I'm not sure because I mean, this really doesn't tell us how many brothers she has. You might just be friends with one of her, brothers. You know what I mean? But if she's got multiple brothers, man, like Craig said, prepare for that ass whooping.
Yeah, because he could say like, well, and then she could say it's okay, but brother 1, 2, and 3 might say no, it's not, and Dad'll say go with God, kick his ass.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Yeah, or dad could just go kick his ass.
Tag team style if it's multiple brothers.
Oh yeah, or dad and the brothers could just come get you themselves and fuck you up at the same time.
Yeah, that you don't, unless there's something there. Here's the deal about that kind of thing. You don't just sleep with your friend's sister. You'd never do that because you could date her, but you don't do that. And the reason, because if you date her, there are rules, and the male members in the family, which I love this, will enforce those rules. You have to follow those rules.
Yep.
Okay. And oh, by the way, the women may show up too. All right.
Oof.
And because first off, dumbass, why'd you do that to the girl? Second of all, who are you to talk to my daughter or my sister like that and do this with my sister?
Yep.
Okay. This is a big. Why did you do that? God,
I'm over here asking myself the same thing, like, why, bro?
A guy I dated, and I really liked him a lot, and I'm not going to go into the details, but it got really serious. He got a lesson learned after he screwed me over by my brothers, and it wasn't. They didn't do anything, but they scared the shit out of him.
Right.
And my dad didn't have to do anything. He was like, whatever,
Yeah.
Properly executed fear of God sometimes is all it takes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
All
But
right.
then I thought, I made mistakes too.
Yeah.
But still, you shouldn't have done that unless it was. There's a way to do this, and it's hard to explain. You've been friends forever. She's like the 12-year-old girl that used to follow you around. You're blah, blah, blah. Then you're 22, she's 21 or 20. You meet each other out. Okay, fine. Let's go out on a date. That's fine. Okay.
Right.
That's okay. As long as it's a date and it doesn't mean sleeping with her.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
It just dinner, movie. Hey, this is a great night. I'll talk to you later. Call you tomorrow. Great. Give her a kiss, good night, and then go with God. You go your separate ways, and then dream about each other.
Right.
But
Nice
God
and slow.
damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, Anyway,
Well,
no, that I'm sorry, dude. Big mistake. Huge, huge,
yeah.
huge. And if she threw herself at you, then it's a really big mistake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because if she was acting like a hoe, oh my God.
Mm.
Oh, because you can't convince her family she was.
Yep. Exactly. Good point,
Right.
Steph. Thanks. And now we're gonna
Right.
get into her rant. Let's get it, baby.
All right. So there's been stuff going on with the stuff with the Fandom Menace, which consists of Comicsgate, Phantom Menace, other facilities going on. And guess what? Stop infighting. Stop it. We're all on the same side. I've seen a lot of shit going down this weekend. And people I respect that I really like have been vilified for no reason. I'm not going to get into who they were. I am not into that. If you're on the same side as somebody, I'm going to take the Winston Churchill, Franklin Roosevelt thing. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, there you go. I really don't give a shit. And I'm going to pay a special note to the people who are upset because Christian people, and it's not just the one we're talking about, who is an arrogant asshole, others getting vilified because they feel insulted. I get insulted every day. I don't like it. Don't do that. If someone's a Christian and they're like, hey man, that's not cool, don't do it. Okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it if they're Jewish. Don't do it if they're Muslims. Fucking stop it. Okay, and here's another thing. There's a lot of shit going down with Lucasfilm that not a lot of us understand. I have been privy to a lot of stuff that just comes suddenly just was thrown on me, unsolicited by me, that I really believe in. It confirms a lot of stuff that I've talked about on my channel. A lot of the channels that are bigger than mine run with the hyperbole and the anger. I'm not going to do that. There's a lot of shit going on. A lot of it. A lot of really intense stuff. And if you want to know what's going on and you really want to know the truth, you really want to get the facts, hang out with us. You know, you can go to other bigger channels and they're like, oh my God, they're doing this and this. Actually, no, they're probably not. Okay. That's the stuff out there that the mainstream press has put out. I'm actually shocked at some of the stuff I've heard. Some of it was public. A lot of it was private. Do I have hope? I always have a flicker of hope. I'm eternally hopeful. Am I cynical? Yeah. Will I pay for anything? No. But kind of when somebody's screaming about something, kind of just sit back and go, am I being dragged in so this person's making money for their channel? Okay? I'm just saying that. I learned a lot in the last couple of days. A lot. So that's my rant.
Awesome. Thank you. Well,
You're
there
welcome.
you have it. There you have it. And now we're getting into Craig's corner, baby. What do you have for us this week, Craig?
Internet dating.
Yeah. Where women have big feet in real life. Let's get it. But hold on. Before we do, I gotta tell this joke, John. That's some funny shit. John, the Star Wars dad asked, "What do you call a virgin lying on a waterbed?" A cherry float.
Oh my God. I heard that cackle. John cackles.
All right, Craig, hit us with the corner, baby.
All right. So I got a couple buddies up here that are doing this internet dating stuff. And let me just go ahead and go through this now. If you meet someone and you become infatuated with someone on Facebook, let me explain something to you. Everybody's life is fucking fabulous on Facebook.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But you don't know what kind of real hot ass mess this girl really is.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Not even
Major
close.
Right. So the other thing is, one of them is on. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Tinder. I think it's what he was on.
TikTok.
Well,
Oh God, Tinder, Jesus.
he
Oh,
was on Tinder, or yeah, and he's swiping through this thing, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm talking with this one, and I'm talking with this one, I'm talking with this one, and I'm looking at the picture, and I'm like, okay. So I look through the bio, and it's I'm like, okay, all right, and then I meet the girl over the weekend that
Oh
that
shit.
that one of them that he's been talking to.
Okay.
So today I get his phone and I'm like, show me the one that I met this weekend. And he was like, oh, it's this one right here. And I read through her bio. Her bio says that she is 5'2". She's average weight. She's blah 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 blah. I met this girl.
Hmm.
I don't know what women are considering average weight anymore. If you're talking about average weight for a newborn elephant or a baby rhino, that's one thing.
oh my God.
If you are 5'2" and you are 220 freaking pounds,
Holy
bitch,
shit.
the only thing average about you
Oh shit.
is the 55 filters you had to put on your freaking face app in order to make your 34 chins not show up.
I can't
What was
believe
the height? 5'2", 220 pounds. That's built like a boxing
She's
glove.
5. I'm thinking, man, she's boxing heavyweight.
He just described a fucking midget heavyweight wrestler, bro. Oh
I
shit.
can't even.
A
I can't even.
luchador.
Dude, that
Why would
reminds me of like one of the 70s beanbag chairs that you would just sit into and melt in.
Oh my god, bro. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
so just because it looks good on a picture, they've got so many face apps now
Oh
that
yeah.
can do so much.
And body apps too.
So
Oh
when especially, oh man, you go look at any of them so-called influencers, which don't influence me at all. And then you see them in real life and you're like, what in the absolute that girl's got a beer belly on her. What the
back in the day when some of us actually used Match.com, and I did, I would have been horrified if I'd lied about what I was.
Well,
You know,
isn't Tinder just a fuck site, anyways?
Yeah.
it is.
Kind
I've got
of,
a really good friend. I've talked to you guys about him before. He's a movie director, cinematographer. I call him the mogul because a bunch of guys started their own movie company and they're doing really well, by the way. He went on Tinder. I'm like, why? All right. I'm looking at him going, why would you go on Tinder? Why the fuck would you go on Tinder? And he's telling us stories. And I'm dropping my chin. I'm looking at him going, what the fuck? I mean, it's one of those things. It's like back in the day, Match.com, I never would have done that. And oh, by the way, that's how I met my husband. I just got sick of the bullshit in DC. I put my thing out there, and I had a very specific kind of guy I wanted to meet, and I met him, but there was a very honest thing about it. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, when you can fake shit, no, fuck.
Yeah, nowadays is like, yeah, they totally destroyed it.
Thing is, you don't even need special effects I mean, that trick is as old as the hills. It's 20 years old at this point, where they put up like a picture. Used to be they would put up a picture of themselves at 5 years old or something.
Yeah, looking like 10 years ago when they were fucking thin and the shit, and
Yeah, they weren't the size of a fucking freight train.
I mean, I think everybody really needs to know if you're going to go on a date with a seal or you're going to go on a date with a walrus. All right, so there's a huge difference between the two.
Well, I know, like my phone, it has a feature on it that's called Beauty Face, where you snap a picture and any imperfection in your face, it just wipes it off.
The hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting into a time and day where if you if you get upset that they lied to you about their appearance, they'll call it fat shaming anyway.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
will, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what, I mean, some obnoxious cow posts a picture of herself as a 5'10" Heidi Klum.
Fucking
You show up.
catfish. You get catfish.
I will confess that I've had it happen to me once.
Wow.
It was the first time I ever met somebody online. As a matter of fact, I was in I was in my '73 Mustang at the time, and I swear to God, for a split second, as she was walking towards my car, I thought about putting it in reverse and fucking flooring it.
Wow.
I really did. I almost did it.
I had a guy do that to me. I met him at a coffee shop, and he was this goofball dairy farmer who had to weigh. Oh God! I mean, I was expecting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like going, I'm sorry, I have to leave. And that was the moment I realized my hometown was done. There's nothing for me to date there. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is it.
I'm gonna give everybody some advice. If you're going on a blind date or one of them fucking dates, and and it's not what they advertised, the best thing for you to say is the most honest thing, and which is, I'm sorry, you're not for me. Goodbye. About face and go home.
I've done it before. I've been shit with the same person for God knows how long now. I wouldn't know what it means to date, but which I'm so happy about. I wouldn't want to have to go through this bullshit anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like to say what's up to Shaq Skywalker, who just joined us, and Roz Clock 222. What's going on, fellas? No doubt. All right. Well, now before we because we're getting closer to closing the show, I wanted to end it of course with basically this week in politics, man. First of all, just want to say this calling Trump racist shit, it's getting old, it's getting tired. He goes out and tells the truth about Baltimore and fucking Elijah Cummings, disgraceful work as a, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I wouldn't even give him the title. This is why I'm not calling him that. And basically, it was said by even the people on that side, as it being a third world country, so on and so forth. The mayor at the time had went and did a tour and was able to smell rats and shit like that. Now all of a sudden, that Donald Trump had pulled Elijah Cummings' card on how disgraceful his work is in his own fucking district. Well, the mainstream media and everybody else wants to now be full of shit and call it a racist fucking tweet or whatever the fuck it is that he said. Now, I totally disagree with it. It's not racist at all. I'm sorry, but I have friends in Baltimore as well that have been saying this way before Trump was in office. And it needs to be fixed up. I'm sorry, but you know what? The residents from Baltimore are actually behind Trump, and they're saying, at last, someone has fucking seen our problem. So, guys, how do you feel about this, man?
Well, I mean, all the representatives need to go home and take care of the places that they're representing. Don't fucking tell me what the fuck I need to do in Georgia when your district is a shithole.
That's right. That's right. And this is going on in California, too, in Nancy Pelosi's fucking backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
and Maxine Waters, Adam Schiff, all these California Democrats, they've got people sleeping in the streets, sleeping in shit. I mean,
they've got rats carrying, diseases and all that shit. It's like, you guys, you're running a banana republic. And
Yeah.
I just,
You're absolutely correct, man.
They
It's
are.
all fucked up, and this is exactly what happens when you vote Democrat. They want you to depend on them.
It's not racist. It's just observant.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
Right.
Exactly. You know, you can't sit there and say he's being racist because, you know, he's pointing out a fact. You know,
Right.
what pisses me off is that there are plenty of intelligent African Americans who want to choose the latter. And it's like, he's not being racist.
Right.
Look at this place. You deserve better, don't you?
Exactly. Exactly.
He's trying to make the people hold their representatives accountable.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Now, on that note, did anybody see the video that Trump put out today about the four of them? You know, AOC,
Plus
Omar.
3. Yeah. AOC plus 3. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
four fucks.
Did y'all see the video?
No. Some of us have jobs.
You
The four
gotta
horsemen.
see it. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen Trump put out.
The four horsemen. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll go check it out. Definitely, man. You know, just want to. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stan.
What pisses me off is they're in Venice right now on our dime.
Look at that.
The
And-
whole
On our fucking dime. I've never been there, have you?
No, not at all. Not at all. And I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. These guys have no plan, no strategy, nothing. The Democrats have nothing except for let's hold this off. More fucking here. Every day is a hearing. Or every other day, they want to do a hearing on pudding, a hearing on fucking Nadler's fucking belly button, if it's shrunk or not. Why don't you guys do a hearing on my foreskin? Okay?
Dude, their policy is they want to abolish ICE, raise taxes, and let anyone and everyone in here, and then let them vote.
Yeah,
right.
they wanna get
Because
they
that's the
want to
only
get that
way.
North American Union shit going again.
Right. Right. And it's not going to work. I'm sorry. It's not going to work. The day capitalism is I mean, that's when America dies. You know?
Well, I gotta say this: the EU is dying. Brexit will happen, whether there's a deal or not.
Right.
Boris Johnson basically said, "We're out of here. We're out of here."
Yep.
The Queen will definitely say yes because she doesn't like it either.
Yeah.
Okay, and I gotta say this about the Brits: if Her Majesty says, "I'm done," they're done. They can bitch about it all they want. I mean, it's all globalist stuff is going down the tubes. And what I love about it is their internet, their sacred little place so they can tell us all how to think, is the thing that killed them.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly their own tool fucked them up.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
The thing about the whole racist narrative is this, and I want to keep it general. It is being propagated by people who want to keep racism alive.
exactly.
Those of us that want to kill it are just, we have the Morgan Freeman attitude. Just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the more
I'll say the weirdest thing I've ever seen is like a Nigerian talking to me in Cockney.
Mm.
You know, because English Cockney,
Well,
I sure in hell can't understand it. With the Nigerian accent, it's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like I said, man.
I've got, here's a sad thing. I've got a Catholic priest friend, Father Lucas, who's Nigerian, who they're getting their asses kicked, the Catholics and Christians in Nigeria, by Muslim terrorists right now.
Yep.
They're getting, and I worry every day I'm gonna wake up and find out he was murdered. And it pisses me off. I mean, there are things that the United States can do to, kind of say, this needs to stop. If the globalists want to change the world and they're like, oh, we're all for peace and freedom, tell the motherfuckers the terrorists out there to stop killing Christians and Jews because they're not your kind.
Right. Exactly.
That pisses me off. And these people go into villages. They kill little kids. They kill women. They kill children. They kidnap. They kidnap priests.
Yep. And let me tell you guys something. There's a petition going around trying to get Ilhan Omar and the other fucking Talib, whatever the fucking name is. They're trying to get them out of there. So if it happens to pass by you, sign that shit, because we don't need
I will.
divisive people like this,
I will.
in our government and shit. And Alexandria Donkey Face Cortez, I'm gonna tell you something about this fucking stupid little chick, okay? Yeah. The thing that gets me about her is she keeps on with the narrative, and then now you got this other fucking trying to be a female Martin Luther King. I forgot her name, the new one. Who don't know? Yeah, she's a fucking annoyance. She's a dickhead. She don't know where her head from her ass from what's going on here. None of them do really, but it's just to the point, man. Come 2020, it's gonna go down like this. If you vote them, you're voting for killing babies at full term. You're voting for socialism. You're voting for Sharia law. You're voting for Christian, Muslims, and more of these fucking divisive setups, aka shootings. Because notice how a shooting now, all of a sudden, we were doing just fine. And now all of a sudden, because they couldn't get anything out of fucking Mueller, right? Now all of a sudden, people getting shot again. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess what? You find out he's a leftist, anti-Christian, anti-American piece of shit.
Exactly.
The voters' jobs are not done. The four of them represent the future of politics in this country. We're fucked.
Yeah,
we are totally fucked.
Now, the way that I heard that Ocasio-Cortez's district is going, they want her gone.
Yeah.
They want her gone.
Yeah.
The Democrats want her gone because she's hurting them too.
Yeah.
I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Well, Trump was a genius because he has reflected everything now onto the squad and, making them look like the entire Democratic Party, which is genius. Yep. Absolutely genius.
Yep. And you know what else? None of these motherfuckers on the left really, and they really have no idea what the fuck the word racism means, man.
No, they don't.
You know what everyone should do? Everyone should carry what's going on. Everybody should carry a fucking at least 1,000-page fucking thick book, right? With only the word racism. All 1,000 pages with the same thing, with the meaning of racism. No other word, just that, right?
Yep.
And fucking mail it to your nearest Democratic leader, man. I'm serious. I'm serious.
You guys, they've turned racism into us against them shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, Martin Luther King was doing his thing. Even, I'm going to say Malcolm X, because I think he figured it out. And then he was murdered because he did. They figured it out. Everybody is the same. The same.
It's also been turned into a witch hunt, which is designed so that you can't discuss it anymore.
It's for
without discussing it in a certain way.
It's for their political talking point, man. That's all that shit is. That's all that shit is.
This is something I think needs to be a big discussion, though, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people pissed off at me when I say this. So, Antifa. There's been talks about labeling Antifa as a terrorist group.
Yes, they are.
It's a bad idea.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's a fringe group of people. It's not like it's all over the US, right? If we are able to label Antifa as a terrorist group, it gives the government too much power.
I get it.
I see where you're going with it.
I see where you're going with that, and I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I get that. That's a measured response, John.
Hey, guys, before it scrolls up, I did want to respond to one thing Shaq said. Yes, I did see that, and that was fucking disgusting. The lady who, what it was a bunch of kids. They went on a field trip to a feminist exhibit, and there's this woman walking around without any clothes on, and she was really gross.
Yeah,
there's a picture out there of it.
Yeah, it was in Estonia. But still, trust me, they would do that in New York if they could get away with it.
Ugh. She
They
had
would
that
do that.
gut. She had that gut where it kind of flops down, like the belly button's up high, but the sides of the gut
Yeah.
flop down below the belt.
And
Oh
from
man.
what I've
She-
heard, the guys that have said it, they have to lift the curtains to go downtown.
Oh shit. She had the WWE title embedded in her.
Yeah. When I heard that, I gotta say, I'm looking at my friend going, "Why did you tell me that? Why did you tell me that?"
But
Yeah.
not to derail the conversation. I agree with your main point, John.
Yeah. It gives the government way too much power to be able to snoop into people's lives and spy. And because
They've already
now,
got too much.
yeah, well, if this was something that was well organized, a well organized machine, and it had main leaders and they were,
It does. George
It
Soros.
does.
George Soros. This is exactly
It's-
why they want to label it terrorism, because
And
they try to build.
And they're well funded as well.
Yes.
well,
They are.
they could, end this real quick by just passing laws where you can't have like masks in public.
Right.
And instead of,
Well, that's the
making
First
them-
Amendment deal there. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a First Amendment deal there. Now you're telling people what they can and can't wear.
Right.
Well,
right.
And you're
Yeah.
right.
it's even
That's
worse
just
by
it's
labeling them a terrorism
No,
organization.
well, I'm sorry. No, and it's not better than. There's no it's better than. Because you start taking away any kind of right, then they all get taken away.
Yeah.
So there is no it's better than. No, it's not. It's better just to go beat that son of a bitch's ass as soon as you see him with his face covered up.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'll take the charge. Not a problem.
Yep.
Absolutely. I mean, it's, I get what John's saying, and I think he's right, because they could easily look at the NRA or any other organization that's conservative if, God forbid, some bizarro Democrat got elected and they got a supermajority.
Yeah.
But then you remember they couldn't get anything done with supermajority either.
Right, but do you really want to pick a fight with the NRA?
Yeah.
No, you really don't. And I'll tell you something else. The other organization that does even better when they go to court, Gun Owners of America. All their money goes to court battles, all of it. I belong to the NRA, but it's like, you don't want to mess with these people.
Well,
And
if Kamala Harris and a few of them had their way, Steph, they've already talked about if they would label anything a terrorist organization, it'd be the Catholic Church.
I know
Wow.
that. I know
Wow.
they, here's the deal. The church is always, every priest I know has said, we're going into a time of persecution.
Yeah.
Big time. And they're right. And it's not just Catholic Church, it's all of us.
Yeah.
It's all of us. We're just a big target. And I just look at people, and like today, some comic book artist posted some shit, and it was disgusting. Priest chasing some little boy down the street, which doesn't happen anymore. And I was like,
I love
fuck
that.
you.
I love that, but it doesn't happen anymore.
No, it does. Here's what happened. Let me explain. When they did Vatican II, a lot of changes happened, and a lot of them weren't well thought out.
Right.
And one of the things was they liberated who could come into the seminaries, and where do predators go? Where if you were a child predator, where would you go? You would go to a place where you could actually have contact with children.
Right.
And guess what? And a lot of people who should not have been priests, and it wasn't just that ilk, it was a lot of other ones, showed up and said, we have the calling. It's a very difficult thing to go through.
Yeah.
You don't just go, okay, I'm gonna wake up someday, I want to be a priest. It's years of discernment. God doesn't tap you on the shoulder and say, here you go. My favorite priest, it took him 20 years. He didn't just wake up when he was 20 and said, I'm a priest. He went through a girlfriend. He went through jobs. And,
Yeah.
you know, he knew it was always going to be there, but he still had to go through all the shit. And most of the best priests I've known have gone through a lot of that to get to where they are. They get it. And the church has changed because of them, because they don't tolerate this crap.
Right.
And, you know, we have been through a lot. In fact, the stuff going on here in Pennsylvania happened 50 years ago. We got some Democrat attorney general trying to, you know, blow his wad out there saying I'm politically viable to be a senator or something. Wanting to re-prosecute shit that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Most of the guys that did it are dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know, what do you think you're going to win with that? And of course, our clergy and our religious are freaking out. It's like, you know, we're not going anywhere. The lay people aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You need to calm down. We know what they're doing. You know, we're here. So my point is, you know, the bigotry I see towards Christians is aimed at Catholics, but it's aimed at all of us.
Right.
Okay? And it is hate. It is bigotry. It is persecution. It is, you know, when I have some 22-year-old who I don't even know what she thinks, says something is hate speech, it's like, no, Jesus said that it's not. What is wrong with you?
Exactly.
You
Like,
know,
oh shit.
You know, so you know, there, I'm done. That's my other rant. I'm done.
I hear that. Hear that. Well, guys, we're about to close the show. And of course, we thank each and every one of you guys, man, for joining us. This has been episode number 13, man. And every week we get stronger. And it's well deserved, man, for you guys as well on the panel, man. You guys work hard on your channels. I just want you guys, before you go, to plug your channel one more time so that way you know, you guys can you know, go and see you guys as well, you know. So go ahead, man. Whoever wants to take it first, go ahead, guys.
I'll go first, but instead I'll end with a quote.
You got it. Go ahead, brother.
Mitch Hedberg. I'm going to end with comedy quotes. I like rice. I like rice. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something. That's all.
Awesome. Everybody go check out the Magnificent Mazarus on his channel here on YouTube. Definitely. Steph?
You know, I've got Smuggler's Cantina. I did a thing about some stuff I heard on it's just I don't even know what I'm going to say, but it's about Star Wars, and I'm thinking about doing wine reviews just because I thought it would be cool. And I've got a fanfic up. If you want to go check it out, I did an announcement on my channel. So go check out Stephanie Janicek, Smuggler's Cantina. All right. So if you get any of you guys here, Maze, John, Craig, Jay, if you haven't read it, you gotta read it.
Oh, I'm into that shit. You crazy? You gave me the second part. I'm in there. Trust me.
Yeah.
Also, if you look to your screen real fast on Star Wars Dad, you can get your Pod Bay Fuckbot for $24 over at wish.com. Yeah, John, plug your channel, brother.
All right, everyone knows me. I'm John. I'm the Star Wars Dad. I've been taking a little break from my own channel, but guys, go check out wish.com. You know, come on. You know, if you need your own pocket pussy, get your own damn pocket pussy. You know? As you see on the screen right now, we are taking donations for Craig right now. Okay,
I need
we are going to buy.
Wait, I need two of them. That way I can have a threesome. I need two of them.
There we go. We are going to get some Padme mask and stick these on for Craig, guys. So come on, you know.
Yep.
And women, it's there for you too. You know, they got the monster dildos there for you, 11-inch. Enjoy yourselves. But anyways, guys, y'all know me. I'm the Star Wars Dad. Come check me out. I'll be putting more content out later, guys.
Definitely, man. And Craig, take it away, Craig.
Craig 316. All right, so yeah, I don't know, situation's kind of really screwed up right now, so I haven't been putting out a ton of videos. But I mean, I still got my equipment, I still got everything else, and those are going to be coming out pretty soon. But still, there's hundreds of videos up right now. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out, because man, I don't hold back on anything. Never have, never will. And the only thing you're gonna get is nothing but fact.
And his facts don't give a fuck about your feelings.
You got that right. You better put a condom on, because I'm gonna fuck your feelings.
And I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi. Of course, you can catch me here, and as well as everybody on this panel every Monday, 8 p.m. on the Male Toxicity Show. Man, this is everybody over at the Male Toxicity Show telling everybody, as to our followers, we love you very much. Thank you for joining, and see you next week for episode number 14, guys. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace.
Everyone have a good
Good night,
night, guys.
guys.
Later.